Hi chess friends, finally I come back on YouTube after a long time. I finished all my exams of university and I'm so happy to be here. In these days we'll exit a lot of videos, so remember to subscribe to my channel not to lose anything, okay? Today I want to show you a game of Pogchamps event. This is a chess competitions between some YouTubers and content creators from Italy. The level is not high, but we can begin from this type of mistake. And this game is really crazy because we have everything on the board, some threatening of checkmate or losing position for both players, piece hanging. So it's really funny game and a lot of entertainment. So we have Marco Montemagno with white pieces and Marcello Ascani with black pieces, really two famous YouTubers. And we can begin. Montemagno opens with e4 and c5, Sicilian defense by Marcello, and bishop c4. We have f6. f6 is not a really good move, you know, because look this light square, this queen on this diagonal, okay? Because there are a lot of target and you can see the bishop that controls a lot of square, and you can see an attack. Can you see this? You create a weakness on your light square diagonal. So if you are a beginner, I don't suggest you move like f6, f5, okay? Or for white, f2, f4, okay? Because you create too many weakness. So knight f3 and now e6 by Marcello. We have e5 by Monty and d5. In this way, Marcello attack light square bishop of Monty, and his center is really strong because look at this. His massive controls of his pawn for the center, okay? Everything is controlled by black pawns of Marcello. Bishop b5 check, bishop d7 to cover, and we have a trade. Bishop capture, queen capture for d7, and now d4. C capture for d4, knight capture for d4, and now e5. After this change of pieces, you should think to capture with the queen to continue to defend this pawn, right? But this is not so good move because here we have knight here within a double attack for the queen and for the pawn, and after queen moves, for example, here, like computer suggests, black here has nice idea. For example, a long castle or a wonderful h5 move with some high level idea. Okay, you can capture. It's not the best move, but it's always really good position for black. Okay, but this is really high level of chess. So we have a knight capture for d4, and here we have f capture for e5. This knight is attacked, but here Monty plays queen h5. Look at this, check. And now king has to move, king d4, d8, and now queen capture for e5. Bishop b4 check, c3 to cover, and now bishop d6 with an attack for the white queen. We have queen g5 check. This is not a bad move, but here you have also two good moves. Try to find these two good moves. And the first is easy. You can simply capture the pawn, okay? After queen capture, knight capture for e6, and the king has to move, and you can capture other pawn, and it is completely winning for white. That is pawn up, two pawn ups, okay? 6 against 4. So this is winning. But here, try to find the best move because it's so spectacular. The move is, look at this, queen capture for g7 and attack black rook. Look at this, because here queen can capture, but now the knight jump on e6, and after the king move you can capture the dark queen. amazing position, okay? And if you try to trap the knight can come here, and after the king move, for example here, knight can come here, completely winning for white, okay? So look at this move, queen capture for with a terrible threat of the knight come here with a double attack, okay? What a combination. So however, Monty plays queen g5 check, and now bishop e7 to continue attack white queen. We have queen capture for g7, and now really good move by Marcello. Bishop f6. This knight now defends this bishop attack white queen and defends the rook, okay? And this rook defends the pawn. So everything is completely fine. We have queen g3, and now knight c6, trade of knight, and we have a castle by white. And now the fun starts again, because we have knight e7, and here bishop g5, and here Marcello has a really good move, and he finds play rook g8. And now look this setup of pieces. Rook is putting pressure on the bishop of g5, the bishop he's doing the same, so, and the bishop can't move, because if the bishop moves, the queen is captured. It's impossible to save this bishop, but here we have h4. A good move here is should be, it is h6, because after bishop moves, for example here rook capture for queen, okay, this is not a losing position, because computer suggests this sacrifice of queen, you capture a bishop and then you capture a rook, so it's still draw position. It's not easy position to play for white, but it's still draw position for computer. But Marcello didn't find this move, and we have after h4 knight f5, and this move is terrible for black, because this knight attacks the queen. Seems a good move, but is not, because here we have bishop capture for f6 with check, so this rook can capture the queen. This is really important. After knight come back, because look at this queen covers, okay? So or you move the king here, and you lose your rook, or you have to cover in this way. But this knight is pinned, so here white could simply capture the rook, but because this knight is pinned, but here we have bishop capture for e7, and now a good move, the only move is to play this. In this way the rook will connect, and white can capture the rook, okay? But another terrible mistake, queen capture for e7, and now we have queen capture for g8 check, king comes on d7, and this is completely winning position for white with a lot of advantage of material. But look at this, what a surprise. Here Montemagno plays rook e1 and blunder completely the queen. Rook capture for g8, and now everything can happen. Knight d2, queen capture for h4, and now knight f3 with an attack for the dark queen. Here Marcello play queen g4, that seems a really strong move to try checkmate. Look at this. How can you defend from checkmate? You have no idea. You have to push, but if you, the only way to defend, but if you push you lose the knight, right? Seems a completely winning position, but here you have another good move for white, knight e5 check, and after the king move, queen falls. Completely winning position for white with the rook up, okay? But white here didn't find this move and continues with g3, queen capture for f3, and now rook e3 with an idea to defend the g3 pawn. Now there is a really good move for black. You can try to find. Marcello finds this move, found this move, this amazing move, and here we have the brutal rook capture for g3. Gotham would like to say in this position, black sacrifice the rook like Gotham does, and look at this. We have f capture for g3, and after this pawn is deflected to capture the rook, not more a defense for the other rook, for the white rook. And now we have the capture, queen capture for e3 check, king h2, c5 by Marcello. He is playing really fast in this position because he has no time. I didn't tell you, but the two players has 10 minutes for part with 5 seconds of increments. Okay, increment. We have rook f1 and now e3, e5, rook f7 check, king e6, and now rook for a7. We have king f5, really nice idea with the threat of to come here, and in the future to bring an attack with the queen, okay, because queen alone can do nothing, okay, need a pawn or a king. Okay, rook f7 check, king g4. Now there is a terrible threat to capture this pawn, but we have this check, and now should better come here, but we have h5, king h5, rook capture h7, and now we have another incredible surprise of the game. Look this move. Marcello plays queen h6, and look at this. He was in a totally panic for running of time, but it's normal because when you begin to play chess, you do a lot of mistakes, so completely normal. They played really well for his level. I have to say that. So really good. So, but this game is amazing with a lot of surprise. I told you. So queen h6, Monte capture, and after rook capture for e6, king capture for e6. Here white is completely winning. White has to push his pawn. Look at this a pawn, really easy, but we have some moves of king g2, e4, king f2, black d4, and a change of pawns, and we have some move of king, and now Monty begins to push his b pawn, b5, king g5, b5, and now king g6, b6, king f6, b7, king e7, and now a queen for white, king d7. Really is a game for white. Queen b7 check, king moves, and queen capture, black sacrifice last pawn, and after some move of this, black reach this position on h3 and want to try the last way to survive the stalemate, and at this level could happen something like this. We have queen g5, king h2, g4, king g2, queen f4, and now king h1. And now if white here plays something like queen g3, this is stalemate. Can you see? White black queen can't escape. So here Montemagno plays g5, king g1, g6, king g2, g7, and now king h3. And in this position you can't promote to a queen, because if you promote to a queen, this is a draw, okay, because after this pawn becomes a queen, control all this file, okay, and this is a draw position. So here you have to do something. You have to move your king, you have to do a check with the queen, but you have not to promote. But here Montemagno promote to a queen, and this is a draw. I told you, in this game happen everything. Two queens, incredible blunder. Look this, I want to show you again. The first big blunder is when Montemagno captures the rook on g8, and look at this here, rook e1, forgetting the queen, the white queen. And the second is this. Chess is amazing because in every level can happen really everything, okay, and happens to everyone to do a big blunder, and in the end we have another incredible situation with the draw for 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 both players. So I hope this video enjoy you. Like always, remember to subscribe to my channel. I am really happy to come back here on YouTube, and I will do really a lot of videos. So thank you very much, and you are welcome. Have a good day. Bye bye. Thank you.